Hello YouTube fans, here again. So it's a bit dark, but the weather's a bit miserable and a bit shit. But before I speak, I want to say hello to two of my besties, my best mates, the beautiful Lisa and the beautiful Zoe. So I say that again, to the beautiful Lisa and the beautiful Zoe. Big sloppy thank you to my two best mates and my besties. Big sloppy kiss as well. Anyway, moving on. Why not this one? I remember naming it. One of my subs being my wonderful nephew, wanted me to talk about wrestling. So I got a few thumbs up. I've had a few fake people that like it, so why not this one? Why did WWF turn to WWE? Interesting point, because to be open and honest, I might get love, I might get hate. I think I'll get hate more from the ones that did WWF. But at the end of the day, I never understood why. Because I like the word WWF. I liked how it looked in the 80s when it was big, it was bold, it was gold. What happened was, right, Wildlife being WWF had the rights of WWF. The wins, the rhymed, the cried, and got a copyright. That's I get a naughty boy letter for when I'm on YouTube, which I don't know why, because I never do. All you see here, right, all you see is a hunk, a good looking guy talking about films, talking about his hobbies, talking about what's on TV, and so on, right? And I once got a naughty boy letter just for talking about a fucking film. A film. Now, understandable in the past, I've had my camera, I put it next to me fucking, bear with me, next to this big fucker, being my beautiful TV, and all because I filmed a bit of a movie and talked a little bit. I got a naughty boy letter for that. Okay, I know, copyright and all this shit. But I'm not going to be so, YouTube's been good to me. I've had lots of subs, a lot of people give me thumbs up, and it's humbling. It's humble pie. So to go on, so I don't go back on about wonderful me, the set symbol. I say it again, WWF, the wrestling company, was in shit because Wildlife had the same name. Well, here's one for Wildlife. Why don't they call it WWE? Or W something? Because WWF was the wrestling company. It has been the wrestling company for a number of years. You're talking what? Early 80s? Mid 80s? Right through to the 90s. And then as soon as it got, let's say, about early 2000s, that's when Wildlife stuck the fucking dummy out. Now, I don't know who had what, whether they was going to call themselves Wildlife, then the day they should have called themselves a new name. They should have had a new fucking name. But Wildlife, protect the fucking bull, the bear, protect the little monkey, blah, 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 had the dodo out. Had the dodo, spat the dummy out because of copyright. But at the end of the day, WWF, the company that did wrestling, was always WF. To me, it still is. I don't give a shit. It's you gotta say WF, you gotta say WF. It's copyright. It's a fucking word. Okay, APC. Someone getting shit for copyright for talking a little bit of the alphabet. Am I gonna get shit? I don't give a shit. Because I like WF. I liked how it looked. Like I said, back in the 80s, that big, bold, old words. I mean, they went a bit cheap in the 90s. It had W and F on it, and it looked fucking make your feet look better than that. But then, like I said, Wildlife wins in Rhine, so W, the wrestling company, don't get shit for copyright. They had no option but to alter the name. And basically, they altered the name to WWE. And I don't know, I just want a love for the WWE. I just felt it was a bit cheaper, it was lazy. What the fuck does he mean? To me, F made sense. F for fight. You're gonna fight for your right. Right? You're gonna fight for your life. No, F for fight. And wrestling is fighting. Boxing is fighting. Wrestling is fighting. You know what I mean? I remember the golden days of, I think it was WrestleMania 2, when Waddy Piper and Mr. T was in a boxing ring. I loved it. And that's, I mean, sort of like marketed Wacky fucking free when you think about it. Mr. T in a boxing ring with fucking Waddy Piper. tacit offence like that. So when you think of F, you think of WWF. But like I say, wildlife spat the dummy out. I've got nothing against wildlife protection. Got nothing against them. So I'm not going to bitch them. I'm not going to call them names because they're doing a good chore. It's like me and my shop being Bernardo's, helping kids in charity, helping kids in need. In many ways, you could say that's sort of like an animals Bernardo's. They're basically protecting animals what are being poached, being hurt in any way, right? I'm not. I like animals, same as the next person. I like the little panda and the little elephant and the little monkey and blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, in my eyes, I felt WF was a better cycle. They should have stuck the fucking guns. You said, I'm sorry, but we're not being funny. We've been WF for so many fucking days. But to save going to court, save getting into shit, save all the heartache, they altered the name to WWE. And it fucks me. It fucking fucks me that. Because the golden days of the videos, which funny enough, you can still get the videos, bit a day, but you can get them. The olden times, it was called WF. You had the old wrestling magazines, WF. When you watch it on video, fucking hell, we're talking about the past here. W fucking F. That's why I don't give a shit about copyright. If you can get an old video in magazines with WF, I'm going to get away with saying WWF to wildlife, right? But on a DVD, in certain DVDs, not all of them, some DVDs, the minute they're about to say the word F on an old wrestling, it gets beeped out like it's a dirty word. It gets beeped. Welcome to WWF or WW, and they missed the bit where they say F out, like they just said the F word. Well, they did do, but they blurred out. I don't mean the effing word. And it fucks me. See, I can say the F word. It fucks me. It fucks me off. It's like, why the fuck are you blurring a word? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Wildlife fucking act. But it fucks me. To me, it's always been WF. And I was a kid. I always keep repeating that. And I finished school. I was a literacy mad on the days of wrestling when you had Wonny Piper. I know what you're saying his name. Odin. The Dynamite Kid. Fucking hell, the list goes on. The list goes on. The British Bulldog. Jake the Snake. The World Warriors. The list goes on. The list goes on. Mr. Perfect. It's also sadly no longer with us. You know what I mean? The Undertaker, the Barbarian, I know he's no longer with us. All these other great wrestlers out there, all the great wrestlers, even ones also no longer with us. The Ultimate Warrior. Great wrestlers like that, and it's not a mental, it's tactical. To know the tacit word, and now you can't use it because wildlife is like throwing the fucking lion at her. Or what else I should say. So to me, fuck it, I like WF. I think WF had a better rhyme to it, had a better word for it. I just think WWE just doesn't go. Doesn't go. I mean, you can use the word WCW. It's a different wrestling company. There's other ones out there. TNA. It goes. But to me, WWF, it always will be WF in my eyes. WWE, they always did because fucking wildlife was throwing the fucking pamphlet at us. And to me, it should have been WF. I think WF had a better feel. I like the logo, how it looked in the 80s. I think it went cheaper as it went on. I know I'm an arsehole. It's my opinion. It's my fucking opinion, right? If I offend people who are wrestling fans, I'm not being offensive. I like wrestling. Rewind back. Today I just named all the wrestlers. You just rewind back. Olden, Paul Olden, duh. Olden, Jake the Snake. Even ones from the days of fucking CW. The World Warriors. The Honky Con Man. The list goes on. The list goes on. So if I don't like wrestling, then why don't you just name all those wrestlers? I remember them back in them days. I'm protecting. That's what I'm fucking protecting. I'm not protecting the wild lion or the polar bear. I'm protecting the original word of what WW beep F was. I don't understand why they had to alter the name because of copyright when it was always in my eyes was WWF. So people who are wrestling fans, what do you prefer, right? What do you prefer? Do you prefer the word WWF for wrestling or WWE? People might say, well, it's only a word. To me, it's monumental. It's the golden days of wrestling when you had Olden, the this goes on of all these other day wrestlers, and now you're just stuck with WWE because of fucking copyright, because the wildlife don't like it. Well, why don't they alter their fucking name? Or second it? But it is what it is. I know in the past we've had cases before where things have been to court because of copyright and so on. But you know, to me, it's just my opinion. I just prefer WWF. But into them, I'll probably talk a bit more about the wrestlers next, like my favourite wrestlers. Bit of biography about them. You know, wrestlers who are sadly no longer with us, like the British Bulldog, like Bonnie Piper, the wrestlers who we still remember today, who are still alive and kicking, but don't see anymore, like Old Olden, and how I think they mistreated Old Olden in his later career and in the days of WW, and I will say F. And wrestlers, like I say, who I feel was underrated and some I think are fucking overrated. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.